What's up guys, Earl at Sumo Bully Kennels on the new Sumo Bully Kennels channel because our old one got hacked. So guys, please like and subscribe, please share our videos, and soon we'll get our old channel back and we'll be back to business. But today we are going to give some whelping tips and feeding tips for mush for our week 5 puppies from Fortuna and Sheik, the juggernaut litter. So without further ado, join me on this episode. Okay guys, so you just saw how we made the mush for week 5, the consistency and the weight. Now you're gonna see how we give it to them, right? So this is what it looks like, guys. We are entering the whelp box. Whelp box living. These guys are gonna bum rush me. So we're gonna go in here before they can give me a hard time. Yeah. Yabba. Yabba dabba da. What's up guys? Papa is here. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Come on my little baby. Shh. Let's go my little baby. Shh. There it is guys. I'm gonna put that in there. And they will eat the mushy mushy. Okay guys, so here you go. So we transitioned them from bottle feeding to eating out the bowl. Now some of them pick it up faster than the others. So you can see, if you see the chubbier ones, those are the ones who kind of figured out eating out the bowl faster. And I just fed them a little bit ago, so I'm trying to get them to eat for you guys again so you can see kind of how they eat. You kind of sit here and come on guys, let's go. I see you there. Okay, go. I know, no. And sometimes they're so used to being bottle fed that it actually benefits you to just leave the feeding area. Because see, look, he's trying to suckle on me. They're all trying to suckle on me. So really, once I put this in, I should just leave here so that they'll eat and then I can come back and take this. But typically, I give them 4 portions of this a day. They finish, I would say 70% of it. Anyhow, that's how we transition from bottle to bowl feeding, and by week 6, week 7, they should be completely off bottle. You get a couple of stubborn ones. See, look, they're trying to suckle on me. As you can see, they're all gathering around and biting me right now. But yeah, they figure out how to use the bowl. And at this stage, they grow a little bit differently, right? So the ones that figure out the bowl faster, they put on weight a lot faster, right? These guys start exploding around week 6. So as these guys start learning how to bowl feed, the earlier guys that learn how to eat here are gonna gain weight faster, naturally. But they all catch up at some point, and once they all, because again, they're coming off the bottle and they're going to bowl feeding, and some of them don't quite understand it yet. But they do figure it out, guys. And so the ones that are kind of being left behind, not understanding how to bowl feed, we still supplement bottle feed them, just so they don't get too far behind on weight. But once they all figure out how to eat out of here, they all start exploding around week 6, week 7. So as you can see, they make a mess. They're gonna step in there and kind of drag it all over the place. But that's just how it goes, right? Because they're still gathering around me, thinking that they're gonna suckle, or I'm gonna bottle feed them. So we just have to encourage them to eat. And it's actually better if I get out of here, because right now they're going towards me. And I normally, once I put the food down, I'll step out of here for about 15 minutes until they're done eating. And I'll bottle feed the ones that really didn't eat much. All right, so there you have it guys. And as you follow our journey, week 6, week 7, week 8, you're gonna see them fully independent and the consistency of the mush change. And they will be exploding in weight at that time. Another topic outside of feeding is whelp box adjustments. Now, I normally do this whether we have mom or we don't. And so for this litter particularly, because we don't have mom, we lost mom during the process, I'll explain that all to you. So what do we got here? What happens for us in week 4 is typically we remove pups from mom. From there, at week 5, we come out of the Easy Whelp box and we go to an open space like this where we have wood chips now. And you can see we have the heat lamp. We have different heat zones now. We have the heat lamp and the heat fan here. And so that our puppies can be warm or cool off. Always gonna have temperature zones. If they're digesting, they're gonna be warmer. If they're too hot, they can move away. And these guys like to sleep together in a pack anyway and all clumped up. But this is the week 5 transition, guys. So we always have a place with a towel for them to lay on. And these are cedar wood chips. You can buy them for $7 a bag at your Walmart or pet supply store. So these work very well because they absorb the pee and they even clump around the poo, making your job very easy, right, to clean up when you're cleaning up and sweeping up behind your puppies. And of course, you're gonna want to have a garbage can in your whelp area so you can sweep the stuff up, put it in here. You got your Huggies, your wipes to clean up your puppies. And I don't have it in here right now, but I normally have a small broom and dustpan. So when I walk in here in the morning, I sweep up the little poos and the cedar chips that are clumped up. And what's really, really nice about these cedar chips, guys, is that not only does it clump the pee and the poo to make it easy for pickup, but it also absorbs the odor because cedar chips have a natural odor to them. Which actually removes the odor or absorbs the odor of the poo and pee, keeping your whelp space clean, sanitary, and smelling good. And also by it clumping up on the pee and poo, it keeps your pups' feet cleaner as well and does a lot of the benefits of having cedar wood chips, guys. And honestly, I keep them on this stuff until they transition out. When we open this door, the door flap to go outside, so they can go in and out and start using the outside to use the bathroom. Now, because it is January, we will not be doing that right now. They're too young to go out there. It's way too cold out there for them. In the winter months, that's the only difference. Whelping is a little bit tougher because I like the pups at around week 7, week 6, week 7 to be able to start going outside and understanding what the outside world is. And understanding the outside world helps them to potty train for you faster. So when you get a dog from us, you buy these wood chips and it's kind of gonna tell them where to use the bathroom, guys. So what I do is I don't put the wood chips on their bedding right here where the towel is. However, there's wood chips on there because they walk on it, they play, they scratch, and they kick the bedding onto the towel. But typically, I don't put wood chips where they sleep at so that they know that that's not the place to go. So that's early programming for them to start really understanding where to start using the bathroom. And because these guys are, newly coming off of the bottle, some of them still don't understand how to eat well off that bowl. So anyhow, those are our big changes for week 5. They get a bigger space now with wood chips. And if you're wondering what this mat is on here, I have an epoxy floor, which kind of be slippery for puppies. So what we have is this like a treadmill mat. It's like a rubber treadmill mat. And it becomes an anti-slip surface for the puppies. So that way you don't, in case you got like a really heavy puppy and you get swimmers, this is nice for them so they don't like splay out when they stand. It gives them nice grip. And it is rubber. It's easily be wipeable, cleanable, washable even, which makes it, very, very easy for cleanup. And maintaining, a sanitary space for your puppies. So, with that said, guys, that's the big change for week 5 whelping. I like to have all my supplies, making my life easier, giving my puppies, heating zones, cooling zones, feeding zones, and giving them more space to kind of walk around and explore. With that said, guys, there's your tip. Any questions, drop them in the comments or DM me on Instagram at Sumo Bully Kennels. All right, I'll catch you on the next one.